Yo, 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 what up? It's FKM broadcasting live from Studio 13. Today, I got super producer, super rap artist, the motherfucking man, the myth, the legend, Misfit Soto. What up?
What's up with it? What up,
Hey,
man?
finally we got you on the show, dog. What's going on?
Shit, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Thanks
Mr.
for,
fucking famous guy now, dog.
Mr. Big Timer?
Started from the bottom, now he's here.
Up
here.
Nah, a little bit, nah.
How long has it been, dog? You just fucking blew up fucking fast and skyrocketed.
Man, it's just, fucking, I put in the work, bro. I put in the work.
Everybody's seen that you have put in the work, and you deserve to be where you are,
Thank you,
dog.
man. Thank
You
you.
deserve that shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember first seeing you on the live with Tyrant.
Okay.
With Mr. Cujo.
The Savage.
I saw you on live with Cujo, and then I heard you, and I was like, man, that fool's going to fucking blow up. He's going to be so dope, dog.
Man, that was, he used to get on his live and be like, hey, follow the homie. Follow the homie. Yeah, he makes my beats, but he raps too and shit,
Now Cujo's the little homie, huh? Nah.
You surpassed him. You passed him up.
Nah, well, Cujo, he took a break, so it's an unfair advantage. But
Hey, you know what, dog? I was talking to Cujo the other day. I don't know if he felt a little salty and shit because he works with me, dog. And shit, right?
I
was telling Cujo, like, he was like, who you think's the best? And I was like, Misfit. He was like, why though? And I was like, because he's the best all around, dog. And I was like, if you listen to all the Chicano rappers, they have to say something about guns, banging their hood, or something vulgar. And I said, Misfit doesn't have to do that to make a song sound hard.
Right.
I said, he could do that. And I know you. I don't know if you want to talk about your history, but I know where you've been before.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have that you could talk about, but you don't. You never ever talk about. I never hear you talk about that. You know what I mean? But you can, and like you're just lyrical content. You could talk about anything. You don't have to. And he was just like, oh, I feel it. Yeah, I agree. I said, you hate him, dog? You hate him, like,
Oh, man.
But it's true, dog. Like
there's got to be music out there that people relate to.
No,
And
there's
music that people can bump and be like, oh, that shit's hard. This is my shit because it talks about it. But then there's those, those songs where you want to just listen to when you're by yourself, bro.
Oh, yeah. I feel
You know what I'm saying? And when you make that connection with people, when you're real, you know what I'm saying, to yourself as an artist and as a person, and you put that out there into the universe.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna connect to it. They're gonna grasp onto it and appreciate it, and that's why you get that solid fan base and that cult following because you stay true to yourself, man, and people identify with that.
Is there at any
Words from the
point,
wise.
like, because sometimes people, like, I see comments, they're like, fuck, I hate comments, dog. They rip me sometimes, dog.
Yeah.
Is there any point where you're just like, fuck these people?
Man, well, you know what? It used to bug me. At first, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I would drop here and there, boom, a little track here and there, video or whatever, and I used to go through the comments. And I used to get real offended, because it's like, man, what the fuck? But now I just drop shit and drop shit and drop shit.
Yeah.
So, really no time to, like, really dwell on it. Sometimes I just be clowning back and shit. Sometimes they actually got good-ass jokes. Like, for real, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Just roll with the dice.
Hey, I'm sorry that it's hot in here, dog. Usually we have that closing, we got the ACs going, but there's like a whole fucking squad over here.
Yeah.
Shout out to the squad.
Shout out to the squad. I saw the boys
Shout out
from
to the
Atlanta.
squad.
Live broadcast.
Shout out to the squad. Oh, man. You guys are supposed to be like, yeah.
Roar back.
Everybody's on high back there.
Hey, you need the little sign right there that says applause. Applause.
I know, huh?
On air.
Everybody's all high and drunk back there, about to fall asleep and
They got
shit.
Hennessy. They got fucking Patron. They got a bunch of fucking
I
weed.
know. Huh?
Shout out to the Green
They got like a
Fountain.
fucking 6-pack of Cokes right there and everything, dog. Hey, but yeah, shout out to my boy, the Green Fountain back there. Hey, so I want to start with this. What got you into music? Where did it all start, and who were your early influences, dog?
Music, look, to be honest with you, dog, I was always like into poetry, bro.
Oh, wow.
Honestly,
Okay.
poetry, bro, because I used to like this girl and I used to write her these love poems.
What
and-
the hell?
yeah,
He
sixth
was a little
grade.
sassy
Yeah.
with the pen and
Yeah,
shit
okay.
right there. Huh?
Sixth grade, but then
Yeah.
my older brother, who's 10 years older than me, he was he was rapping, so I always knew his raps.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would be in school in sixth grade, busting his shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
And he
Big
raps
up
in Spanish.
catfishing.
and
He was like,
English.
look at here, girl. Let me smash.
Yeah.
Let me tap that ass.
so I used to-
Right after class.
Ooh, I was always like, oh, the rapper guy. You know what I'm saying? The rapper kid. But then, I just started writing these poems, and this girl was like the love of my life, and she dissed me.
What
of
was her
course.
name,
She dissed
dog?
me.
What was her name?
Her name was Jackie.
Fucking Jackie.
Fuck Jackie.
Look at him now,
Jackie, look at him
Jackie.
now.
14-year-old
fucked
me.
up, Jackie.
You fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Jackie fucked up, right?
But so
We burned
yeah,
the fuck out of her.
I'm sure she see it. She see
Yeah,
you
she
know what I'm
sees
saying?
you.
Who I've become. Nah,
Yes.
But yeah, so it started like that, man, and then just the inspiration from my brother, the motivation I got from him, because being that he was my older brother, I was always kind of like afraid and embarrassed to rap in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't want to let him know I rap, so he used to have these little New Year's Eve parties. He worked at Costco. Well, he still worked, you know what I'm saying, at Costco, but he worked at Costco, so he had all his people come through there, some big ass parties in our house.
Backyard boogies and shit?
Yeah, bro. So, they'd always have the mic, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, everybody was always rapping and shit like that. So one day I was just like, boom, I grabbed the mic and shit. And I just started busting it. And he's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, you're holding out that shit rocking.
It was the worst rap ever, but he was gassing me, though. He was oh, yeah. You know, so then after
he
that.
He did the ad-libs and shit, though?
You know, but he's always had a studio in, like, his back room.
Okay.
So, where we used to live at, we had like the front house, the middle house, and it's like a duplex, but with like
Your parents are Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, know they built a gang of houses.
Yeah. So
rent everything out.
So he had the front house, and then in the back room there was a studio. So I'm about 17 years old, and he told me, "Hey, come back here, let's record something."
Yeah.
So that's when I first actually got introduced to. I used to record on this program called Sonar.
Okay.
Sonar.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. So that was like the first shit. Not with the first shit.
My engineer still records on that.
Okay, yeah. Some people still use it for like a sound design and all that shit, like for movies. But so I started fucking with that, and I hated my voice at first.
That was your very first time?
That was my very first time recording the
What was
studio.
the rap, dog? Let's hear the rap, dog.
Remember, spit that verse. The first.
I don't even remember, dog. It was something corny as fuck, though.
It's all right.
But,
no, I don't think you ever put anything out corny, though. You did that shit.
But before that, I was rapping on a little Tascam 4-track.
Okay.
Just boom, boom. Before that, I was rapping on a stereo, pressing record and play at the same time.
With the cassette tapes? Yeah.
So, I had my little experience, but that was the first time I sat down in front of a computer and like, what the fuck is all this shit, And
did you like it?
I liked being able to record and like putting songs together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like being able to record it and then listen back to it and be like, I don't like that. Let me try it again, or let me fix this.
Criticize yourself.
I just liked it, and then finally when the song was done, like, damn, that shit sounds horrible, and throw it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that.
He threw out some classics.
Yeah,
no, but that's the best part, bro. That's the best part, because I was so, like, I'm my own worst critic, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, I still do that to this day, and I'll rewrite a song. People don't know. I'll rewrite not even write, because I'll do everything tape by tape. I don't really write. So I'll just record.
Mad talent.
Yeah, I'll throw the beat on and I'll just record, boom, and I'll record it. After that, boom, follow the same thing, and so it's more natural that way,
Yeah.
And that's
you get the feeling in it.
That's and it's right there in the moment.
That's dope.
That's dope. So that's how I started, but then I stopped because I was like, I'm a rapper. I'm supposed to write.
Okay.
So then that's when all the fucking overthinking and scratch that shit so for years. I was accustomed to doing it. So that's why it took me forever to do songs and shit. I barely started doing this shit, like, again, like maybe 5 years ago.
No shit.
Back into my shit. So, I mean, come on, I've really only been out for, like, 3-4 years?
Yeah. Who are your influences, dog? Besides your brother?
I'm a LA underground hip-hop head, bro. So I'd have to say, of course, Dilated Peoples, which I got a song with Rocket Ira Science from Dilated Peoples and Shady Boy.
How was that, dog? I know that. I seen that song, but how was it when you first, like, when it was coming about? Were you excited about it?
You know what? Hip-hop to me really took, because it took, okay, right there in Hawthorne where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Rosecrans and Crenshaw, right? I mean, it's just basically, you're either going to gangbang, right? You're either going to be out there with the gangbangers, you know what I'm saying, chilling. You're either going to do that or graffiti. Or or you're just gonna be out there selling drugs, or, you know what I'm saying? Do what it is.
Regardless,
that's what
involved.
it is. There's nothing really positive to do out there when you're a teenager growing up, right there. You know what I'm saying? Once you get out the city and stuff like that, you realize, okay, I could tap in here, tap in there, whatever, do that. But when you're in high school, growing up in a place like that, it's like, okay, I gravitated more towards the hip hop and the graffiti. You know what I'm saying? But still, being out there, if you out there doing graffiti, you're gonna fucking get hit up by gang members.
You're gonna be like, what everything the fuck? That they go through.
So
fucking writing on my walls
right. And then with the chilling with the fools, they're not gonna pick and choose who they shoot at. You chilling with all the homies.
You're
Anyone
in
can
that
get it. You know what I'm
limelight.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
You're just in the crowd.
They're not gonna stop and be like, wait, he doesn't gangbang.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
Step
worth
aside,
10
step
points.
aside real
That
quick.
guy's
I'm
a-
after them.
right? So, I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, that was just my shit growing up, man. Like, I just gravitated more towards the art, the self-expression, the whole hip hop scene, the whole going on, you know, on the 40 bus, catching it all the way to Leimert
Yeah.
Park, you know, going in Leimert Park, just fucking around over there.
What was going on over there, dog?
Leimert Park had a place called Project Blowed.
Oh, yeah, I remember them, dog.
Yeah, that was an open mic workshop.
Damn, and
Yeah.
that's like underground, dog.
All the local cats from LA would go to the Project Blowed and basically just rap on a street corner, bro. But you'd have ciphers,
Yeah.
battles, nothing but motherfuckers battling each other.
Intense.
Everybody that came out of Project Blood, homie, has fucking skill, raw
Yeah.
hip hop skills, dog.
Yeah, because I mean that was the muscle that you had to flex was freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, you know, you could go inside and motherfuckers would perform their songs and shit like, but outside it was like that's where you before you could get
It showed
inside
real
you had
talent.
to
Yeah.
prove yourself outside.
Work your way in that
You know
motherfucker,
what I'm
huh?
saying? And man, motherfuckers would leave with their heads down. I know I did a couple times.
Damn.
I ain't never rapping again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, there I was every Thursday. Next
It's
week.
so
Every
fucking
Thursday.
crazy that you bring that up. I haven't heard that in a long time, dog.
That's hip-hop
like,
shit, bro.
That's crazy. That's real hip hop. Let me ask you this. In being in the, well, fuck, I don't know if you would consider yourself our genre, but we all have the same fan base. We all, the same people listen to us the same. Do you think it's difficult to make the kind of music that you want as far as hip hop because of the what our people are used to?
You know what it is? Well, this is the thing. This is what I had to realize and what I had to accept and what I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? I went so long, when I first came out, I went so hard and you know what I'm saying for I'm not Chicano rap. I'm you know, because I'm not boxed in, and it's like really what I've come to realize is that you are whatever the fuck they want you to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll
You know what I'm
tell
saying? You have no say so.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm that to the person that's supporting me, if it means that much to them that I'm Chicano rap, so fucking then
Let it
I'm gonna
be.
be
So
that.
be it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna
yeah.
be because they're the ones supporting me. They're the ones putting my music out there. They're the ones. So I owe them that. I owe them that. You know what? All right, cool. I'm gonna rock with it. You feel me? So I have no say so. End of the day.
You know it's
So
a
what
trip,
is-
dog?
I really
There
don't.
was a fucking maybe like 3 weeks ago something. I don't know how I came across it on YouTube, and I was looking myself up, and there was a conversation that somebody had. I think it was me, you, Cujo, and somebody else, and I was telling you we were talking about Chicano rap, and I remember you were just like, I'm not Chicano rap, and I was like, nah, dog, you gotta embrace it because
Yeah.
fuck it, like this is what we are, like it doesn't matter, you know. And I always wondered, like, how do you feel now that you took off from back then? Like,
I mean, I just realized where my support comes from and where it's at, and I gotta show that love back. You know what I'm saying? And it would be a real fucked up asshole thing for me to do.
Yeah.
To not rep. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, it is what it is, bro. And I embrace it, and you know what? If I just gotta make it what it is, what it is now. If I don't want to be associated with the type of, you know, rappers that were back then, you know, whatever doing. It's a whole new era right now, bro.
yes,
Whole new
very,
time.
very new era.
Well,
Whole new time, and everybody's getting shine, and everybody's doing their goddamn thing, you know.
Yeah, more or less to say that your fans categorize you.
Yeah,
Your
man.
fans make you Chicano rap. Not you as a person,
Yeah.
but if I'm going around saying like, hey, I listen to Misfit Soto, that fool's a Chicano rapper, he's a Chicano artist or whatever the case may be, and you're like, hey, I'm just an artist, I'm Chicano and I'm artist, but I'm labeling you as a Chicano artist, you know, Chicano rapper. You know what I mean?
I'm
just
a-
accept, embrace, like the homie said, embrace
Yeah.
it.
I'm whatever they want me
yeah,
to be,
whatever,
man, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's no getting away from it. You know what I'm saying? There's no getting away from it. And like I said, man, if it means that much for them, for me
Yeah.
to be that,
Yeah. Well,
then
Eminem
I'm
said,
gonna
I
rock
am
with
who
them.
you say I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
papers in the
Right.
news every day I am.
You know, that,
So, with all of that, dog, so Project Blowed, your brother bringing you out and everything, what became the Misfit that we know now? How did you start?
wow.
How did everybody fucking start getting to know you, dog?
putting in that work, bro, and I think that the consistency of work and just what really helped me out was the 9 weeks back to back that I went on Latin Beast.
Oh, yeah, dog. Was it the Mondays, huh? The
Misfit Mondays, I would drop a video every Monday to a brand new song every Monday. So that's work because I had to write the
Yeah.
song, I had to record the song, mix the song, master the song, then I had to shoot the video, edit the video, color grade the video.
Oh, man.
All it,
I was about to
Oh,
ask you right now.
yeah.
Tell us about the
Yeah,
struggle you
that's
went
a
through
lot
to
of
go through
work.
every Monday.
all
That's
in
a
a
lot of
week.
work.
All in a week. I did that 9 weeks in a row.
Oh man, that's amazing.
So that's what kind of like. I mean,
Solidified your spot?
when the homie told me flood the game, I was like, all right, I'm
Flood
gonna do
it.
it. Boom.
Who told you that?
My boy Conejo.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. Shout
He
out to
said,
right,
Conejo.
that's
he
right.
just said, flood the game, fool. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and that's what I did, and I flooded that shit. And that's when, I mean, people are gonna notice. Like,
Hey, those are
regardless.
wise words because
Yeah,
that's kind of
flood the
what he
game,
did
yeah.
and shit. He
Oh,
would
yeah.
always drop albums back to back to back.
He
and
got
shit,
so many albums out there right
Is that
now.
how you first got recognized? How did you first get recognized? Like, what was your first start?
Yeah,
Like, people
that-
fucking.
That was it. People took a little, you know, a couple people noticed when I did fuck with us with Cujo, you know.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one, but I started really getting noticed when I was dropping all those videos, like Soundtrack to Love,
Yeah,
Funk
yeah.
on them.
Soundtracks to Love is so fucking hard, dog. Like, that shit is so classic.
Thank you, know, all them fucking, you know, Bring Back the Boom Back, all them videos, you know, I was just, that's how I really got that buzz.
You know what was one? Okay, before I get to there, I want to know, are you signed by any chance?
I'm signed. I'm signed. I have a 50-50 deal with the O&B Records, who's my current label.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not signed.
I saw you do an album, or I saw on your Instagram that you have something coming out with Mob G.
With Mob G, yeah. Well, that's a little side project.
Oh, okay.
That's a little side project.
How did that come about?
You know, the homie Spooks hit me up. You know,
Okay.
he wanted to work, and we were just like, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, label ain't tripping. So,
Right.
you know, because, hey, we got to do what we got to do.
They got
right?
love for you, huh?
They do. They got
They
love
got
for me.
love
Yeah.
for you.
Do they
dog.
give you freedom to do like side projects at yourself? Because I know a label, but like you're
Oh,
mine.
you know, no, yeah, no,
This
you
is
know
what
what?
you got
My
going on
label
for
lets
me.
me. My label lets me. They pretty much let me take creative control
Oh
of
yeah,
what the
that's
fuck
right. That's
I do.
what's up. Shout out to
You
your
know,
label.
and as long as I, you know, like, you know, give the projects to the label that, you know what I'm saying, like, not take advantage of. Oh, I'm signed, but I'm doing all this shit over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, give them an album. You know, do an album.
Let me ask you this, just because I know you personally, I know there was a time where you had a choice to re-sign with them or go on your own and go somewhere else. What made you stay with them, dog? You were hot as fuck. You were like in the prime time of your career, and you decided to stay with them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was the studio access and basically because that's not only my studio, that's my office.
All right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I bring, you know, all artists that I work with to come and really get a vibe of what I do. You know, that's where I create. You know, that's where I create. I put so much emotion and everything into that studio, and it's like, you know, that's where I bring people to vibe with me and to create these shits, these fucking tracks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
That's your home, huh?
That's stress what we did. You know what I'm saying?
man,
like,
we
you
have to
know,
ask him.
Hey, that
Like,
fucking
yeah.
mama slide is
Yeah,
fucking going
right?
crazy.
And that was all
dog.
vibes, bro. It was just
Yeah.
me and him in there. That's
That's
it.
right.
Me and him. Ain't nobody else. No.
Oh, serio?
No creative input from I mean, his homie pulled up when we were done with the song, but it's like, you know, Chris.
Okay.
But you know, it was just me and him, and we just, you know, it was all vibes, bro.
Hell yeah.
And that's
We're
what
working on
that's what
positive vibes,
happens
gonna
when you
get
let
a big place.
when you let an artist be an artist.
Yeah.
You know, like he needed me to produce it.
Oh yeah. For
You know,
sure.
but I didn't take control of it. That was all him creatively.
Yeah,
Creative
that's
minds,
so
creative
dope, dog.
minds.
That's dope as
I just
fuck.
Two of the
laid.
most powerful minds in that studio.
Hey, I let an artist be an artist because I'm an artist myself. I know what the fuck.
I feel it.
You know, so I did my thing, he did his thing, and shit, we almost had 1 million views already.
Ooh-wee.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You guys
yeah.
gotta
That
check it
shit
out.
took off, dog. I think, you know what? You were what he needed, dog, because we all know he's talented. Everybody knows he's talented, and everybody's been knowing he's talented. I just think you brought something out in him that
give him that
everybody
oomph,
saw, dog.
That push.
Support, bro.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
is. It's support. It's support. It's and I've been supportive of my boy. You know, like without getting into details, but for a very long time.
Did you
know?
make him comfortable when he was in there? Like, was that what it was?
It's just the vibe. It's just me and him. We on some other shit because you know it's just different with me and my boy, bro. Because you know, I know some of the struggles that he's had in the past, and you know, and we've just been tapped in to like, hey, I got you, or what you need, bro. Or like, come on, come through.
That's dope.
And you know, it's just you know
You
showing
guys
love.
finished
bro.
that album?
Which one?
I thought he was putting an album out with you.
We're working on an EP
Okay.
from the last conversation I had with him, but
Uh-huh.
I think we're gonna do some more singles first. But
That's what's up.
the plan is eventually an EP.
Everybody wants to work with you and shit.
Man, I got
Let me. shining, dog.
Oh yeah.
That is like one of the dopest collabs that I've fucking heard in so long, and I genuinely love that song when I hear it, dog.
Yeah.
How was it when you first got to talk to Tokes in the beginning and shit?
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Tokes.
How was it when you first talked to him? Like, did you feel like, oh, I made it? Like, I made it, now I'm here, you know? Like, how was that?
Tokes was since the first conversation, bro, he was always real supportive, and that's why it's fucked up, man. Rest in peace to the homie, but it's like sometimes you wish the motherfucker was still around because there's so much bullshit going on, and it's just kind of like you need that, you know.
Kind of kept it in line, huh?
He kept it in line. He
yeah.
kept the line. You know, he kept it in line, but you know, he was very supportive. Me and him had a lot of projects that we were gonna work on. You know, I shot. I was supposed to shoot. I started shooting a video for him. I started making beats for him. He was always just like, "What's up, dog? Hey, I'm gonna call you right now. 15 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, homie. Hey, I need a pretty bitch for one of the homies' videos. For Jokes' video.
Yeah.
Can you give me one? Yeah, I got you. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Tell her to hit me up. I got 150 for her. All right, cool. Got you. Boom, get it like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, homie, I need a beat for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, I'm gonna make my own shit. I need a beat for me, dog. I want some old school shit. None of that new shit. I'm like, all right,
When
cool.
that song came out, dog, I was like, fuck. I'm surprised that shit isn't like fucking 15, 20 million views yet, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is so dope. I think it's slept on, dog.
Super.
Like, I think it's super duper slept on. Do you like being a rapper better or producer?
I think I can't do one without the other.
Right.
I mean, if I had to choose, I couldn't stop rapping just because that's what keeps me sane. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I think that if I didn't have that output, I'd probably express myself in a whole different way that's not very, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be angry and emotional on a track. You don't want to see me be angry and emotional in the streets. You feel me? You don't.
Yeah, it's
Because
just gonna go wrong.
It's going to go all bad. So
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Luckily, I have that output. I'm able to do that. So I think I like rapping better than that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just my shit, man. So.
You get more satisfaction from being a rapper or a producer?
Oh, fuck, man. They're kind of...
You're equally
you
as
know what it
dope,
is.
bro.
Yeah, you know
You're
what it
equally
is.
as dope.
It's hard for me
Like,
to
you
pick.
can't say Misfit's a better rapper or Misfit's a better producer. Like, you know, some people,
Man,
you be
I-
like, man, that fool can't rap, but he's a dope producer.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? But
It's-
you're equally as dope.
That's the argument.
I just produced the homie's record, the homie's album. His name's Truth. I just produced his whole shit. I'm gonna let you listen to it right here. You know what I'm saying? Off the air.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna give you like
No
I'm gonna
exclusive
let you
shit
listen
today.
to it. And to me, it's like production wise, it's some of my like proudest work, bro.
Oh, wow.
No shit.
No
For
way.
real, it's like there's when you get into the studio with somebody that you just have a natural fucking like
You just kick it off.
chemistry,
with.
dude.
Where's he from?
He's from South Central.
Okay.
You know, so y'all can follow him, Frontline Truth, on
All right,
Instagram.
all right. And you did the Untouchables, so
And I did the
thinking about saying that, like, that's fucking
The
means a
Untouch-
lot,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
That
the-
means a lot.
The Untouchables was fucking. That was kind of difficult because you got 3 different styles and you kind of gotta.
You mixed that whole shit too?
Yeah, I did all that.
It's a lot of work, huh?
I did all. It's a lot of. Hell yeah, it was a lot of work because all they did was like, all right, they trusted me into doing everything, bro. Like they were just like they didn't doubt me at all. So they just went in there. I had some beats, you know, and they just they went in there and they did 6 songs and that was the whole EP in one day. You
No
know,
shit.
Yeah,
In one day.
One day.
Damn.
So 6
There was
tracks.
a lot of coke going around that motherfucking studio right there.
Man, it
We're
was
talk-
a boom,
we're talking
okay,
about
we
inside the
done,
cup.
boom, we done, boom, we done. Next one. So actually, there was like 3 beats on there that are not the original beats. So what I did was like, okay, once they recorded their vocals, it's like, oh, I built around the vocals and I made brand new beats.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because I didn't have no beats like that, like ready for that day. I only had about 3. So you'll hear 3 songs on there, the original beats they rapped over. The other songs, those aren't the beats that they rapped over.
Yeah.
I had to switch
Was
it up.
it better for you working around them like that?
It was fun. It
Yeah.
was fun because I also did
Challenging,
there was
huh?
no hooks.
Yeah.
There was no hooks and there was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
their verses. So I kind
Okay.
of put it together, bro. I was just there just piecing everything together. Fuck, this needs a hook. They all need a hook. God damn. What do I?
So
know what I'm
you
saying?
went in there and just
I went-
did it,
And I
huh?
was like, hey man, these they're like, do what the fuck? Do your thing, homie. Like get
We
all
trust
over that
you, we
shit.
trust
Yeah, and then you're part of the
Yeah.
group too.
Yeah,
then
Yeah,
after
so
that,
I mean,
huh?
they're like, just fucking handle it, fool, and I did, and I played it for them, and they were just fucking, they loved it. So
That's right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
shit was
dope,
fun.
huh?
I was intimidating as fuck though. It was like, damn.
My
what the
favorite
fuck
song
did I get
from
myself
you?
into?
I think it has to be my favorite song from you and Bozo, dog. My favorite song, just period, of both of you guys as an artist, is the song you guys did together, dog. That shit is so hard. I'm glad I was in the studio when you guys were doing that.
You were
shit
there. You
too.
witnessed it go down.
They
Which
had
one?
recorded a little bit the why, and I showed up like cause what's his homie's name? Fuck, see, that's why I be drinking and shit, dog.
No more beer for you.
No, what's his name? He had
Who?
barely got out, dog. Fucking
Bozo's homie?
yeah, he was there.
Big, Stomps?
Yeah,
Stomp.
Stomp.
Yeah,
How
Stomp.
the fuck am I gonna forget Stomper's
Yeah,
name?
dude, it's
And
the
fucking
name.
Stomper is a fucking huge artist, dog. How the
Yeah.
fuck did I forget that shit? But Stomps was in there that day too, remember?
Yeah.
I came after work, Stomps was in there, and then
Yeah.
you guys recorded that shit.
No, they were
What?
recording. They were
Yeah,
recording.
the new pick.
yeah.
But then you guys recorded Why that day too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I heard it, and then Bozo was like, "You got something for this?" And I was like, "Nah." He was like, "This is about to be a hit. You sure?" And I was
missed
like,
your
"Nah,
opportunity."
I just barely got
That's
off
like-
of work, dog." After I heard it, I was like, "Fuck!"
You should have said
I should have
something.
did something. I should have been under doing some ad libs or
Yeah.
something, dog. Because I remember he said that he was like, "This is
Yeah.
about to be a hit. You sure you don't want to get on it?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm good, dog."
Me and Bozo
Man.
got bangers, man.
That
We
fucking
Knocked it,
song
man.
is so dope, dog. The new one you guys did is dope too,
Yeah.
but the why that shit is like a staple for his career. I think for your career, like that shit is so dope, dog.
That, you
Pin.
know, he had a little bit to do with the drum pattern that, you know what I'm saying? Because when I fucking pulled that sample and I was chopping up the sample, I was putting drums to it. He's like, nah, not like that. Boo. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna loop. I'm gonna loop the sample. You tell me how you want the drums. And so he just started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this, boom, boom. He started, you know.
That fool knows what he wants,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
that's
he
exactly what I did, and I followed it to the T, and you know, and it became that beat. You feel me?
That's dope.
And now
That's
it's like
dope as fuck.
now it's like every time he comes into the studio, it's kind of just like it's already routine. We know what to do. You know, I know the
Yeah.
kind of I know the kind of drums he likes. I know the kind of sounds he likes. I know the kind of vibe he likes.
What would be, since you work with so much people because everybody comes to you because you're a
man.
producer, dog.
Yeah.
And you get to work with everybody. What would be your favorite collaboration that you have so far?
Don't hurt nobody's feelings now.
Yeah, I know, dog. But
Yeah,
you have
watch
to.
out.
You have
That's
to. Dog.
sensitive.
You just gotta go and
Yeah,
pick
that's
it, dog.
sensitive. Right there.
Okay, and this is unreleased yet. This is unreleased.
Oh.
Oh man,
Man.
that means when it comes out, that shit has to be a banger.
Yeah, it's-
because
and
you
I'm gonna
got
play it for you.
classics under your
I'm gonna
belt.
play it for you today too.
You got classics under your belt. We need to hear it, but who is it? Let's go. Let's go.
It's me and the homie Truth. The song is called keep it on me.
Keep it
Oh,
on me.
man.
Keep it on me. Yeah.
Dog, this guy Truth, we have to get him here.
Yeah, we gotta
Misfit's
hear it.
talking about him like
Yeah,
that,
I'm
dog.
telling you, bro. You're gonna hear. You're gonna
'Cause
be
you
like,
know how dope of a lyricist he is. So if Misfit's talking about him like
Yeah.
that, he has
He has
to
to
be
be one of the great
incredible.
ones.
and he's not my artist. He's not signed to me. None of that shit. That he's literally like, he's a homie,
People are
bro.
gonna be
He's-
like Misfit's hyping him
yeah,
up because he
yeah,
got his
yeah,
money
yeah,
out.
yeah, nah. I'm telling you, bro. He's he's.
Can
You'll
we get
hear
him
for
over here,
yourself.
dog? Can we
Yeah,
get
we
him
can
over
get him
here?
over here.
Just
All
reach
right,
out.
we're
Just
gonna have
reach
to
out.
do that. We're gonna have to
No,
do that.
He's
So
dope.
what's the name of the song again?
Keep it on me. Keep
Are
it
you
on
guys
me.
gonna shoot video and everything
We're
for
gonna
it?
shoot. We're gonna try to shoot a video. I'm like on five songs on this shit.
Are,
Because I'm
are we
really
invited?
good.
Are we invited to
Everybody,
the
of
music?
I know, we
Of
gotta
course,
get invited
homie.
to that
You know
music
what I'm
video
saying?
and
We gonna
shit.
do all that shit.
How
So-
do you feel about being a big name in our genre now, dog?
Ooh.
Like, you are a very big name. You can't speak about our genre without saying your name. How does it feel coming from being an unknown to getting seen with Tyrant to getting seen with Bozo? Now you were the producer guy, and then you just took off so fucking much on your own, and then now you're just like a staple. Like
Yeah.
there will never you're forever connected to this genre, and your name can't be erased. How does that feel now, dog? How does it make you feel?
Shit, like I just, like I barely just, started. I got a lot more to go. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Like
Like
it
I ain't
over.
done yet,
Nah,
huh?
hell no, I ain't done, bro. I got a lot of shit that I gotta get to. That I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going. I'm gonna get that bag. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting cool little bags here and there, but I need that bag.
You want a
know?
bigger one?
I need
You
that
want
big
bigger
bag.
Yeah.
I need that big bag. And it's like I'm gonna do it without selling my soul, so to speak. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna be untrue to myself. If I'm gonna get that bag, I'm gonna get it, under my
It's gonna be
terms.
righteously earned.
In my terms, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And my whole plan is just basically flooding the market with like,
Going back
not
to
only
it.
my
Going
music,
back
not
to
only,
it.
just whoever I can help out, that's always been my shit, man.
That's
Just
dope,
That's
dog.
dope as fuck.
whoever
Where
I
does
can
the
help
money
out.
come from, dog? Does it come from rapping, engineering, or producing?
Features, producing.
Where does the most money come from, I shall
Oh
say?
yeah, most money.
I
Yes,
would
job.
say
Because engineering, dog, gets you a lot of money, dog.
I would,
Studio
I would say
sessions.
the features and the direct deposits from YouTube, from my YouTube channel and my
Oh, okay.
because I get CD Baby
Yeah.
deposits every 10 days, YouTube. Then you got the features, the beats, the studio time, the engineering. So I got all that shit.
Yeah, money coming from all
Just
different
revenue
places.
just coming
Just
in.
revenue, yeah. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. It just
It's up
depends.
and down, yeah,
It
it
just
is what
depends
it
on
is.
what people want that month. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? So sometimes I might get hit up for like 3, 4, 5, 6 features. Sometimes I won't get hit up for any. You know, it's just it all
But the
depends.
beats, dog, the beats have to keep coming.
The beats keep coming.
Yeah.
Because that's like, fucking son of a bitch. You got so much dope ass beats. Like when I hear another dope beat, like, how the fuck that fool pulled that one out of his ass after all these dope ass ones? Because like some producer, like, I'm going to keep this in the pocket right
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna say that for later.
Yeah,
know
this
that.
one has a lot of, I'm going to save that for later and shit.
Wait,
dog.
do you have some for later?
Nah, I don't.
So everything just as soon as you
That's
make
why
it
that's-
gets sold.
It's just no. Well, you know what?
just put to
Sometimes
use.
it's a bad habit, bro. It's a struggle, bro. Because sometimes I'm like,
I don't want to give it up.
I want to keep this one, though. Like, oh,
Man.
like yeah. But it's like, yeah. Sometimes I do. I have a lot of beats that are just sitting there. Not that I'm gonna, and I don't plan on using them. They're just dope. I just like this.
All right.
I could get rid of them, but then I just had this incident where some motherfuckers bought my beat, okay, and next thing you know, I hear their tag over my beat.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, no.
Their tag,
Yeah, I seen that on
Like, I
Instagram.
made that shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
seen
all
that.
right, y'all want to take my tag off? That's cool. Take it off, but don't put yours on top of it.
Yeah.
Like you
that's
produced
fucked
it.
Yeah,
up,
like,
Yeah,
like
it's just
they,
weird.
they
How'd that
created
make
that
you
to
feel,
themselves.
dog?
Hey, I was hot, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Did you hit him up?
I was hot. I hit them up in their little comment section, but I ain't gonna give them no fame. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It's
Let me
what it
ask
is,
you
bro.
this. Are they allowed to do that because
They're
it's
not
their beat now?
But you know what? I need. That's why I need to hit them up with that paperwork. Every
Like
time
copyright.
from every time now I sell a beat, I gotta hit 'em up.
Contract that. Like, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
you can't do
huh?
that. Like you buying the beat with whatever exclusive rights. The only like you got to do is keep my fucking tag on there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah. That's
so
for sure.
as long as they agree to that,
Yeah.
then I'll sell them the beat. If they don't agree to that, I ain't selling them shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
fuck
that
them.
must have been like, what the fuck? I
Yeah,
made
that shit was crazy, bro.
I
was
seen a
just
little
like,
post that you put up. I'm sitting there like, oh, what the fuck? Who
It's
the
weird.
fuck does that? You know?
Weird, fool.
Who the fuck
weird.
does
That's
that?
fucking weird, bro.
I
I'd
know.
I'd be proud to say that, my beat came from Misfit. Like, fuck that. We're going to take his name off and say it's all me.
But
Yeah.
then
That's
people want
dirtbag
to
shit.
probably try to get that money and shit,
Oh,
though, dog.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I bet you everybody was hitting
Or
them
you
up
know
after
what
they
else?
heard
Or
that
you know
shit.
what else too? What I hate, fool, is like I've had this happen like 3 different times. They'll buy a beat from me and upload it to YouTube. It says the name of the beat produced by Misfit Soto. So basically, people
They're-
start listening. So they
Yeah,
they're starting. They get
So
the
they're
revenue
looking-
from
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you bought my beat, motherfucker, just so you can upload it and get the fucking
Change it
get
to
the
an Instagram. Oh, your
no.
YouTube
They
beat.
get
Everybody's jumping on it. Everybody's using this.
gets
No,
the
like
views.
if you
No, they're
put it on
getting
like
paid.
YouTube or something.
They
dog.
distribute
Now,
it, bro. They
distribute
distribute it. They
Like they're looking up Misfit on YouTube, right? And that beat's gonna pop up. Now they're gonna get the revenue from it
yeah.
Oh,
because he made it.
Because I
you know
made the
what
beat.
Like,
They're not getting. They didn't buy the beat to rap over it or to get it. They bought the beat
To make money
to
and
sell
shit.
it on to get fucking their uploads up and shit and to get revenue from it. And so fucking weirdo shit, bro.
fucking
Weird
shit.
shit. Weird shit.
hey, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I always wanted to ask you this from afar, looking in, about the letter to King Little G.
Yeah.
I don't feel my personal feeling that you didn't have to make a song like that because you're already fucking dope as shit, dog. What made you make that song?
I was listening to the letter to Dr. Dre.
Letter Dre.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I was just I was with the homie. We were chopping it up about like something that he brought up. King Lil G. I was like, damn, why you always talking about him, dog? Like, he's like, oh, I was like, I'm just gonna address it, whatever. It was just one of those little fucking instances. And
Did you feel like what he was talking to Dre about, that he was doing the same thing to us?
Was there similarities?
there was a little bit more, animosity in his, letter to Dre. There was a little bit more, but my shit was more just kind of like, man, you know what? Like, I could be, negative throughout this whole shit and try to clout chase,
Yeah.
but I don't, I just think that if you talking to who I believe is a peer, I don't give a fuck how many more fans he has than me.
Yeah,
He's a peer musically.
Musically,
he's a peer.
yes, I agree with
know
you,
what I'm
dog.
saying? So,
Musically,
You're one of the first to even say something like that.
Right. So I'm just like talking to a peer, homie. It's just like talking to somebody, and that's that. And that's it. There's no other deep fucking meaning behind it. It's just kind of like that. You know, that's what it was. That's what it is. And I never expected, nobody to hit me back up or to reply. It's just kind of one of those things. I was just having fun with it, and I was just really breaking down some
that
shit.
shit took off, huh? It went
Yeah.
like on a thing of its own.
For a little bit.
When I looked at it, dog,
For a little bit.
I just thought like you didn't have to because you're big. But then I thought like, hey man,
It was necessary
he's
because everybody's
right.
talking about
I
it.
was like, he's right. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing. You didn't say anything wrong in that song.
Everybody's talking about him in the studio.
Yeah.
Every studio says this motherfucker's talking about him. So you know what? Okay, let's put it out there. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
A little
like,
feedback.
Like I'm just putting. Everybody's thinking it. I just said it.
Oh, there we go. That was the best one.
exactly.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
There we
yes,
go.
yes.
That's all it was. It wasn't nothing else. It wasn't me trying to do this and this and this and that because still to this day that's not my most viewed song. Still to this day that's not my most popular song.
Yeah.
Still to this day that's not my most heartfelt song.
It didn't make you.
Yeah, it didn't
No.
make
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah.
It didn't make you. Yeah,
It was
definitely.
something
It
else
didn't
outside
make
that
you.
throughout.
But it did bubble up a couple questions. I mean, you know what I'm saying? People, it did get
A little
some
bit of
buzz.
attention.
You know, people started thinking about that shit. So it's like, you know,
I didn't ever think it was clout chasing myself.
yeah, just give a motherfucker his props.
I'm very judgmental, and I didn't think it was clout
More or less,
chasing
more or
because
less
it didn't do
situation
anything.
you know what?
was addressed.
It didn't do nothing for your career. Like if you think about it, it's
Right.
not like oh this song made Misfit or
Yeah.
this song. It didn't. Like you just addressed something. Like you know.
Yeah, and plus, you know what? Like the homie, besides me, he does do a lot of shit for, you know what I'm saying? Like that I see, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like helping out, kids that are going through some shit, or just little things that that happen, and motherfuckers, like the elote thing where, but so, when there was this white fool or whatever Mexican fool talking about, where's your permit? Where's your permit? That fool went and go and he bought him a permit. He bought the people
that's dope.
shit like
That's support,
that.
that's
Some
support.
kid, he was selling this and this and that, and got a ticket and all his shit taken away because he was, trying to make money to buy school
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah.
So he's like, man, I'm gonna take him on the shopping.
Hey,
shit.
speaking
shit like
about-
that, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
That's dope
that-
shit, man.
Hey, you
Let's
speaking
look it
about helping kids and shit, like the workshops and stuff that
Yeah.
you do. That's so dope, dog. What made you get into that?
I just feel like, what the fuck? What am I here for? And what kind of legacy am I gonna leave? Like, really, like, I could keep it all to myself because I worked hard for it. But it's like, what am I doing with it? Like, what's my purpose here? It's like, what if I could inspire, a young kid to fucking
So
just.
you're giving back.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got someone's got to do it, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Someone's got to do it. It's like, I don't want to leave this earth without giving, my kids something to be proud of. You know?
Hey,
Or
speaking
teaching
of
them.
your
That's
kid,
real.
you're a dope ass father too,
Yeah,
dog. I
man.
see you guys going fishing and doing
Yeah,
all
hell
that
yeah.
shit. That's dope,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
How does that
Boxing and
feel,
all that.
homie, to be able to be a good dad like that?
It's hard. It's hard sometimes because sometimes it's like this whole my work takes a lot of my time.
Oh,
It takes a
yeah,
lot of your
for
attention,
sure.
too.
And I hate when I feel like, oh fuck, like I'm not dedicating enough time to raising him and nurturing, But he understands. He likes it. He be geeking out when I'm walking. I can't even go to Walmart. Sometimes I'm in Walmart and people are, hey, you're taking pictures and shit.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah, yeah.
"Dad." I'm
Hey,
like, oh,
you're famous.
Yeah, yeah. He's like,
You're famous.
He's like, did he buy your merch before? I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Tell him to buy your merch. Tell him to buy your new merch. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. He's real. He
helping
knows
you
knows
out.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
He's,
for
he's-
sure. Yeah.
He's 8 years old, but he's really in
That's
tune.
dope
with,
because
like,
you were
what's going on.
shooting a behind the scenes thing for me one time, and then you were like, I got to be done by this time because I got to go get my son and do this and that.
Yeah.
Like, that's very dope, dog. That you don't let
Respect
that
it.
get in the way.
I try
Yeah.
not to. I mean, it's not always that way. I try not to because sometimes, I get lost in my work and and it's just like, damn. Or sometimes I have to reschedule certain things that I got, planned with him. But it's like I always make up for it.
That's
I
right.
always keep my word when I'm saying when it's like.
But you know what? Looking at your Instagram and everything, like the shit that you guys do together, that can't be fucking
yeah,
bought,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's priceless.
You have him fishing. You know what I
genuine.
mean? You
driving
do all that
driving
shit.
the whole damn
Yeah.
boat at 8
Yeah,
years old. I'm like,
yeah,
go ahead,
like-
take the wheel. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that's crazy. You can't exchange that for nothing. Like those are gonna be dope memories in his life, dog.
For sure, man.
I really respect your style, as far as your rap style, dog. Where did that come about? You're not just a regular ABC rapper, like light, fight, and tight kind of shit. Like where did you hone your style from?
Oh man, I can't. I just like I've always liked wordplay and like It took me a while. Sometimes I used to be the type of food that like I try to cram too much into one little pocket.
Yeah.
You know, but then when you start learning about pockets and where to hit, you know, this word and that, it's all timing within itself. But it's like you have a choice of whether to be on time and it's hard to explain. But like there are pockets in the beat that you can. Boom, and your cadence.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? You
Bro,
know what I'm
talk
talking
about
about. Come on, bro. You know what I'm
He's a
talking
rap,
about.
he's an artist,
You know,
you
it's
know?
just the cadence, like, and you've done it with plenty of your songs.
You
bro.
can
The
only
cadence
fit
is
so much into something.
Right.
Yeah.
So I try to get the most out of each,
Bar?
not each bar, but each, I'd say, fourth bar, or each.
You're
second
building
bar.
it up to hit him on
Yes.
that fucking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
punch-
I
Punchline
build
more or
it
less.
up to hit on the fourth bar. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm doing. So I'm like, and then the fourth bar I gotta hit him with the ooh, you know.
If
And
that
I
shit
know
don't make your head turn, like,
Yeah.
then you didn't do your job. Yeah,
So
yeah.
So
That
you know,
fourth bar is really important, huh?
Hell yeah, because
the eighth
straight
bar
up.
is the most important, and the 16th bar is the
16th
most
bar,
important
because-
as
yeah.
well, dog.
Yeah, because the motherfucker that spits like every bar, like boom, 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 you know, I mean, it's difficult to do, but the buildup is what's important.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know.
Suspense.
The buildup is just important because you know it's coming.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so that's
And then you're waiting for somebody to hear, like, oh, that
Yeah.
shit was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. How do you feel like you're very different from everybody else?
I know I'm very different from
Ooh,
everybody
that's
else.
what's
I
up,
know.
dog.
Charisma.
I know. I just know I'm very different from everybody else, just because I mean, I'm not afraid to experiment. You know, I mean,
Take that risk.
I mean, at first, there's a couple people that, you know, without saying any names, you know, that were around me when I was doing music in the beginning. When I started showing that more, you know, that softer, I just say softer side or more vulnerable side of who I am as an artist.
Yeah, yeah.
They were like, oh, this fool's soft as fuck. Yeah, what the fuck?
Can't kick with him no more.
All up in his feelings and shit.
Yeah.
Make it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but those are the songs that people hit me up to this day. Like, hey, man, that music got me through this. That song got me
Hey,
through that.
man,
relate
I'll
to
tell you,
some
I'll be
things.
honest to you, when I first heard that shit too, I was like, what the fuck is this fool doing?
Yeah.
But there was a time later on I said, man, I understand, dog.
Yeah.
I understand, completely understand. dog.
Right, and a lot of people were, because it's like, you know, being that we're Mexican, you know, there's a lot of, you know, machismo. A lot.
I
of,
think you made it
know,
okay for people to step out the comfort zone.
It's
Yeah,
supposed
for
to
sure.
be that way.
Yeah,
man.
I think so.
You know,
I mean,
life,
do you
life
see it
ain't,
like that?
Life ain't comfortable.
you
Life,
see
life,
it
like that? Shit from
life
away.
is just kind of like
Everybody gotta
it
go
takes-
through something.
It takes a while for life to get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even when you're comfortable, you ain't that
Yeah,
comfortable.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
even when you
You know
get
what
there,
I'm
you're already
saying?
stressed the fuck out.
Because it's like you got,
You're
you
already
know,
done.
So it's like
Now it's time to relax.
it's like not every, you know, if you're doing this shit because you want people to know your life, then be real. Be show them at least the good times as well as the bad times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, I know a lot of motherfuckers got a whole album talking about gangbang or
Yeah.
all this shit, and
Yeah,
it's just
for
kind
That
of
shit
like
gets old after a while too,
Yeah.
though.
it's like, man,
You know
what
what
the
I
fuck?
mean?
What else is there to you, bro? Like, you know, some people want to be intrigued by the artist. Some people, you know, want to
Yeah.
they want to know about the artist and what they go through, you know. And then just a lot of this shit is just a bunch of fucking. I feel just, you know.
What's your favorite song you made, dog?
That I made?
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I like the soundtrack to Love.
Oh, I was about to say that. That shit is so fucking. You can feel the
I-
fuck out of that song.
I
dog.
love that song, man. That one came together nicely.
And that was the one too, huh? That was the
I love
one.
that song. I mean, I got a gang songs that I like,
No,
but that one's
I've
probably
seen
one of
them.
my top songs.
Heard them. I watched
You
all the
know.
videos.
So what's next for Misfit Soto, dog? What you got going on in the future?
Man, well, I got those projects dropping.
Not with just Truth.
I brought you. You know what I'm saying? These are.
Oh, what's this?
This is my last one, my last CD. You know what I'm
His
saying?
last CD.
Can we get that
Yes,
right
sir.
there?
Uh,
We're gonna put this on the table too.
Super Bad
Yeah.
featuring Cable
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Don.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cable the Don's dope,
Yeah,
dog.
Cable
You're the
the-
reason
that's
why I
the
heard of
homie,
him,
no,
dog.
yeah.
Hey, he got
Don.
skills, dog.
For sure, man.
You know,
He got
I just
skills.
heard the right before I came the Death Wish with you and the Baldachi.
With Baldacci.
Oh, that motherfucker's
Oh
hard.
yeah.
bro. Yeah, where you guys
Sure.
were like in a parking lot scene or something.
Yeah. we
Yeah,
went
I
to
just
one
heard
of
that
the homies' live.
on right before I came. I just heard it.
That's just fire.
That motherfucker's hard.
Hey,
He killed that verse like in
Mhm.
fucking
Oh,
15
yeah.
minutes.
you work with Baldachi, Spanky, fucking the 13 Boys, Bozo, Cujo. You worked with everybody, dog.
Yeah.
That must be the best fucking feeling in the world, huh?
Well, I mean, you know, now you know that there's no doubt. You know, there's
Yeah.
no doubt in it. Like I put in so much work to the point where it's like, okay, I've got the confidence, but it's like I'm always challenging myself. So it's like if somebody says I'm whack, it's like haha, like ha.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
you for that. You mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
whack.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not cocky like I'm the best motherfucker. Right? But come on, fool, to say I'm whack is like,
Like you
Yeah,
know
so
damn
come
well
on, yeah,
I'm not, and I know
yeah.
damn well
like,
I'm not. Yeah,
so
yeah,
you know
yeah.
that just and I don't ever have to go to I've worked with, but people know what I've done. You know,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
witnessed shit.
Yeah.
So, and that must.
Nah,
it's gotta
everybody
say
knows
something.
that you came a long way. Like I was saying, me and Cujo were talking about you the other day, and Cujo was like, you know what, that motherfucker's doing it, dog. And he was like, no matter what, he has came a long way,
Yeah,
dog.
man.
Like everybody sees that shit, dog. Like you have so much progression and shit.
Yeah.
So what do you look forward to in the future, and what are your goals for the future?
Man, honestly, I want to become fully independent in this music shit. I think I got about another year and some change in my contract. After that, I'm just gonna be independent with this shit, man. I just I wanna be my own person, my own. You know what I'm saying? As far as business wise goes, I just wanna invest
Your
my
own brand and shit,
my
huh?
own brand.
Hey,
Invest
how does
my
your
own-
clothing line go?
Oh man, that's the thing. I can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Dedicate my,
Yeah.
hopefully soon one day, I'll be able to
To
get
hire
some people
somebody
to
else?
handle
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
with
yeah, I
because
feel
it's
you,
just
yeah,
like
You're
yeah.
gonna be the real boss.
yeah,
There's like too much for one person to
way
do by
too much.
themselves. Huh?
So
Yeah.
especially when
You
you're
gonna
trying
start
to
a
do
record
clothing.
label?
I might.
That's dope,
I
dog.
might. That's definitely
dope.
something.
We got a
I
name
wanna,
in
you know what I'm saying?
store yet? We got a name going on?
Not yet. I just know that what I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is I don't want to fuck nobody over the way sometimes other artists get
Oh
fucked
yeah,
over.
yeah, that's for
Like
sure.
like my whole shit is like I want to protect the artist, bro.
Uh-huh.
I want to protect the artist, and I want the artist to be at their fullest. Because I have a like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm an artist myself, bro.
Yeah.
So I have a strong belief in treating an artist right.
You wanna
and
look
making
out for their best
and
interests.
teaching them. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
teach them. That's the thing. My whole shit is I want to teach.
Yeah.
I want to teach. The knowledge that you don't got. I want to be able to if you down to listen to what I got to say, to give you that knowledge, to better yourself.
That's what's up. Hey,
That's
my
what I do
boy,
with the work-
my
with
boy
the work.
Tunes 187 wants a beat over there. Huh, Tunes, we get you a
Got
beat
you.
over here, dog.
I got you.
Can we get a beat, dog?
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
just texting
There
me
you
right
go.
now.
I
got
just
you.
hooked that collab up, dog.
Yeah.
Let's do that
It's
shit
linked.
right
It's
there.
locked in.
Hey, his slide on the video is fucking hard,
yeah.
dog. That
Yeah.
shit is dope. That shit is dope. Anyway, so anything else you want to tell the people out there before we let you go?
Ah man, just fucking keep tuning in, man, and just keep supporting. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for having me here. What I'm
No,
saying?
it's an
I know
honor,
we had
dog.
a we had a
It's our
little
pleasure,
we had a
yeah.
little rough patch and shit. in
Yeah,
the
that shit
beginning.
doesn't even have to be
But,
spoken of,
but
dog.
you know what I'm
Why
saying?
bring
It
that
was
up?
cool though because like that just goes to show you, like I said, you know what I'm saying, as Chicanos or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Mexicanos as raza, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you just gotta be able to fucking help each other out, man. Because y'all helping me out with this platform. You feel me? So I do appreciate that shit.
Yes, yes,
You
so I
know,
appreciate
and
it
I
as
hope
well.
your shit continues to grow.
You know what, dog? I'll say this. I hardly ever speak my feelings in public. And maybe just when it came to you, just because I felt close to you and I felt like a certain type of way
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
you, that maybe it hurt me different and maybe I just fucking exploded. But
That's
never
understandable.
once have I ever doubted your talent. Never once have I ever said you weren't who you are.
Right.
And never once have I not supported you. I've always supported you,
Straight
bro.
up,
You
straight
know what
up.
I mean? And it's not nothing for
You,
me
you,
to
you,
just...
yeah, straight up. You even
It's
said that.
never nothing for me to like put it down and be like, I want this fool over here. It's never.
I was
ever
waiting,
happened.
bro. I was
You're
waiting. I was
waiting?
like, come on, man, hit me up already.
But see, the only reason I do that is because, like I told Bozo, like I have to like have like okay, so I have Diablo, and then I have a lot of like people that are not known,
Yeah.
and then I have Bozo, then a lot of people that are not known, and then
Yeah.
Shady Boy, and then boom, boom, boom. But I'm trying to spread it out, dog.
Yeah.
Because if I have Bozo, Misfit, Diablo,
Oh, yeah,
Shady
yeah.
Boy right back to back, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be incredible
You're
for
gonna
me.
want- yeah,
but what is it gonna
yeah.
do for the culture?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
It's just
Because
gonna
like
flood
when I
it.
drop Bozo and Diablo in them, like everything goes to like 30,000. Like yeah, that's
it's,
cool.
It's like
dog.
giving someone a chance. Like, oh, he only interviews big names.
Well,
What
you
about
know,
the underdogs. What about
you
who are
use the
upcoming up?
You
know what I
use
mean?
the big names to
grab their attention?
to get the numbers up.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
attention.
exactly.
You know, then you bring
Exactly.
out the artists that you feel, deserve
We have that given
the
chance.
the opportunity
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
seen.
hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, and
Like,
heard,
I even
you know?
want Tres to come back, dog. Look at, I'll tell you this. Tres was my first interview, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't get out of 2,000 views with Tres. Once Mama Slide came out, fucking 1 month, that shit went to 18,000, dog. I was like, what the fuck? But with podcasts, it's different. It doesn't matter the views. It matters the minutes. Like,
Okay.
I get like million fucking minutes. Like,
watch time.
Yeah, watch
watch
time
time.
minutes, dog. Like,
Yeah.
so you could have like fucking 10 views and that shit could be
An
the
hour
whole
long.
fucking hour that they watched it. You know what I mean? In YouTube, the retention is, if you could get past 5 minutes, it's cool. We're on 15 minutes already, dog. Like, that's fucking gold when you get
Yeah,
15
there you
minutes,
go.
you know? But like I said, we could hit 1 million 1 month and 500,000 the next. Like, that's a lot of fucking minutes if you
Hell
think
yeah.
about it. Somebody's watching and shit, you know? But anyways, no matter what, dog, I've never ever fucking doubted you. I've always fucking supported you. I've always fucking, maybe I was just hurt, dog. It is
I know
what it
you.
is.
I know what it was, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll still give you, besides all that shit, man, like, you guys are doing something big for the culture.
And
for the artists,
you know what, man?
know?
You've texted me, and we've always had that same respect for
The
each
same
other.
respect,
dog.
the same, yeah.
You know, I'll tell you one thing though. I never wanted to go at it with you online.
Oh,
I
know
did
that.
unfollow you, but I unfollowed you because I didn't want to go at it with you online.
And then I seen the interview, and he's like, oh, you asking about Misfits? Let's talk
Yeah,
about
because
it.
the
And
people,
that fool, he's like,
I don't
that's
do
my homie,
interviews.
that's my
I don't
homie,
do
ain't mad at him.
interviews. I don't do features. I don't do nothing like that. But I felt like Icon was like stabbing
He
at
was,
something.
yeah.
So I'm like,
Icon
just
be
ask me,
instigating.
dog. I said, just ask me.
I can't be instigated.
Just ask me, But the thing was, it's like I didn't want to go there with Misfit in front of people because you know what, dog? Like, I learned in prison, we don't sex play and we don't clown each other in front of other races
Yeah, for
because
sure,
then
for
that
sure.
allows other races to come in and
They
talk
think
about
it's
us.
okay.
But you know what? Since we had the IG, little back and forth couple messages, I think it was cool that I think it needed to be done.
Yeah.
He needed to address. You needed to address it. It needed to be
Yeah.
done because then there was motherfuckers already posting up FKM and Misfit Soto beef on
Yeah,
IG.
yeah,
And it's
that
like,
is true, dog. That
people,
is true.
People love to fucking
Yeah.
make
They
their
post
own-
that shit right
Oh,
away,
right on
dog.
YouTube. They like to make their own headlines and like to.
So
you know
let me
what I'm
ask
saying?
both of you. Was it a publicity stunt?
No.
Nah, it's playing.
Nah. It was just, it was an IG, conversation that turned into like, a bunch of motherfuckers talking about, oh, there's beef and shit like that, and it was just kind of like me and him. We talked about it, and it was nothing. It
Yeah.
was nothing like that. It's just
Yeah.
I was just making a
motherfuckers
joke.
be on their wild shit, bro. They be on that other like.
I don't
Recording
try to
lives.
rant. I don't try to fucking do none of that on Instagram. And then when it happened, I was like, fuck, man, I didn't want to be in this shit. You know, like, because if you notice, I don't even speak on my political views. I don't want nobody to ask me how I feel about Trump. I don't want nobody to ask me how I feel about shit like that because that's not for Instagram, dog. How I feel, like I always say, that's like talking on the tier, dog. At
Yeah,
10
for
o'clock,
sure.
shut
We go
that
back
shit
to-
down.
yeah.
Don't say that shit on the tier.
Keep it up the
And I
tier.
feel like Instagram is the tier. You could say some shit, but you can't say
say all of it,
everything. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So we did talk behind the scenes, though. You know what I mean? Like, text message each other and shit. But no matter what, dog, like I even said the other day, I said it to Icon. What's crazy is I got a lot of heat not too long ago. I was a little drunk, but people were asking me about the face of Chicano rap, and they were like, is it fucking Conejo and this and that? I said, to me, it's not. It's Misfit Soto. And they asked me why. And I said, well, it depends if you're asking me about rap or if you're asking me overall, because, of course, he's an actor and he's this and that. And I said, but to me, like, this dude holds everything down as far as rapping and fucking producing and like he is the all-around fucking artist that you're looking at, you know? And everybody was like, no, Conejo this. I said, look, I'm not saying nothing bad about him.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just telling you, for me as Misfit, you asked me my opinion and you don't want to
You
fucking...
can't get mad at your own opinion.
Yeah, like, I just said it's Misfit.
Motherfuckers want to fight over
Then
it.
they asked me, like, okay, your 3 top artists. I said, Bozo, Misfit, and Little Weirdo. And they were like, Conejo's not in there. I said, like, I don't think you guys are understanding me, dog.
Yeah.
I said, if we're talking about big, then let's just say Snow the Product's the biggest, right? Like,
The product.
but
Yeah.
but for me, it's like you 3 embody everything. You're super lyrical. You fucking got this and that. Bozo's his fucking energy alone You know, and Little Weirdo's young, flashy. He does his
He's
fucking
modern,
thing,
you know
dog.
what I mean?
And that was my 3 that I felt. And like people can't accept it sometimes, dog.
Well, they
Like-
shouldn't ask you for your opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I also shouldn't be getting drunk on Instagram, fucking just going on and shit.
It happens.
I saw that shit on YouTube. I'm like, okay, I have to report this fucking thing.
Turn that shit the fuck off.
Crazy, bro.
I hate that shit, dog. Like, I can't get on live without fucking being comfortable and
I'm
doing what I
telling
do,
you,
you
man.
know? Anyways, thank you for coming through, my
Man,
boy.
my boy.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Gene.
you.
Thank you.
Hey, I need you back here again.
Let's do it.
fucking,
I'm here
this is
whenever.
dope. It would even, you know what? I would like you to be a co-host one day with me and Speedy and whoever else we
I'm
have
waiting,
here.
man. I'm
Sure.
And that'll be dope, dog. Like, have different rappers interviewing rappers and shit like that.
That'd be
Like, that'll
dope.
be
That'd
dope,
be
dog.
dope.
You know what I mean?
You know, that'd be dope because that, see?
Then you get other people's perspectives
That's
on
right.
it. You
And then
know?
you get a whole nother artist.
I actually,
perspective on it.
in the
That'd be
beginning,
sick.
that's what kind of was everything was about, dog. Because I wanted this fool and Thresh to be involved in this podcast heavily,
No.
dog. But anyways,
Me and Thresh should come back and do one with you.
yeah,
And
let's
then
do
get,
that
you know,
shit, dog.
And then get another artist in here. you
I
know what
want
I'm
Thresh to fucking, that fool
That'd
is
be
so
hard.
fucking, like, outspoken and shit. Like, I want Thresh to come back too, dog. That
Yeah.
shit would be so fucking dope. Let's set it up.
Let's set
then.
it up. I'm with it.
Yeah?
I'm with it.
All right, let's do
it
that.
for sure.
All right. Hey, that's it with on this. That's it for this episode of Let's Chop It Up. My boy Misfit, my boy Speedy,
Yo.
FKM. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.